What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another DJ gear review kind of thing, I guess. Today what we're going to be doing is talking about the Rockville air-assisted DJ tripods, and that's coming up next. Alright guys, so today, as I said, we're going to be talking about the Rockville air-assisted DJ tripods. But first, I have a few other things that I want to show you. Now, obviously you guys know I've been doing a lot more gig logs lately, trying to gig log everything. So, along with gig logs comes new equipment. And, equipment to do the gig logs with. Now, first thing I picked up, these super cool neoprene camera lens holders. So, this one, I've got my, I get it out, got my Nifty 50 in this one. This is my 10 to, or my 18 to 55 is in this one, and then on the camera right now is my 10 to 18. So I have these nice fancy neoprene cases for all that because I keep all my camera gear in a backpack. I don't have an actual camera bag. So I can put all the stuff in the bag, my charger's in there, all that good stuff. And this kit actually came with 4 cases. Let me show you the other 2. So, the other 2 are bigger. And I think what I'm going to do with these is I'm going to use them for other stuff. Obviously, I don't have lenses this big, and I don't ever plan on having lenses this big. But I think they'll be convenient for lots of other stuff. Cords, cables, other camera gear. But I'll leave a link to these in the description if you want to pick some up. They're actually really nice, and they're only like 12 bucks. So a link to these. Next, I picked up another SD card. This is a 64 gigabyte. I have another 64 in the camera right now, and I also have a 32. But I found that I fill those up surprisingly quick. Shooting in 1080, they really, when you're doing a full-on gig and the camera's recording almost all the time, they do tend to fill up pretty quickly. And then to go along with that, I got a case. This case is for the SD cards. I can fit a whole bunch of SD cards in this little sucker. This thing is only like 8 bucks. I'll also leave a link to this in the description. It's waterproof too, which is cool, so you don't have to ever worry about your SD cards getting wet. That's gonna be nice. And I have a new toy coming next week. I'll be doing a video on that. So that's also part of the reason why I'm going to need this SD card case, because I've got something else to shoot video with. Now, last but not least, I got this idea from DJ Bar, but since I've been doing DMX, I need to keep my cords organized. And to do that, I'm going to be using this label maker. I will also leave a link to that in the description. This was $18. I think it comes with 1 roll of labels, and then this other roll was like 4 bucks. So, link to this will be in the description as well. Now let's get on to the whole point of this video, and that is going to be this. So this right here is one of my 2 Rockville tripods. These suckers are awesome. Now, I did have these in my last gig log, but the reason I didn't do a video on them first is because I wanted to try it out. And let me tell you, these things are awesome. Complete game changer as far as, speakers go. You literally pull a little knob and your speaker just bloop, shoots right up. Super awesome. But alright, I'm gonna get into this sucker right now. So this is the Rockville SV44AB, something like that. Pretty long serial number. I'll leave a link to these in the description as well. These were $61.97 on Amazon, which I thought was a super killer deal. They come in their own individual bags. Some of the highlights on this sucker is, let's see, I think it's got 147 pound weight capacity. It can raise and lower from 47 to 79 inches. Which, if you think about how tall that is, 79 inches is pretty darn tall. I mean, I'm 6'4", and that's going to be basically almost as tall as me. Also, some of the highlights on this sucker, the legs are aluminum. This center pole here, these things are kind of heavy, but they're sturdy, super sturdy. I've got 2 Mackie SRM 450s, and they hold those suckers no problem, which obviously the Mackies are pretty light. But some of the highlights that I really like about this stand, so the feet are glued on. My old tripods I've had for about 7 years, and I think I only have 1 foot left on each tripod. The rest of them just fell off over time, and a lot of my little knobs are missing. My tripods are they're shot, they're old. But, alright, let's see the sucker lift a speaker. Basically, how this works is, put your speaker on the top here, you loosen this knob right here, you pull this pin right here out, and the speaker just raises up. Now with the weight of the speaker, you do have to assist it just a little bit, but you barely touch it and the speaker shoots right up. So let's try it. Mackie SRM 450. Find the hole there. Loosen up this nut. Now I'm not even gonna touch the speaker at all. I'm just gonna pull the pin and see what happens. So it's not gonna raise on its own, but look. Barely touched it. Thing shot right up. Now here's just an example of how high this gets. I'm 6'4", and this speaker is almost as high up as the top of my head. So you can really push these things up if you wanted to. Say you're in a really large room and you really want to project the sound over everyone's head so everyone can hear. Boom. I've never had tripods that go this high, and I'm super excited to use them, especially for some of the bigger venues I do. I think this will definitely help me project that sound out so everyone can hear it. But yeah, guys, that's the Rockville air-assisted tripods. Now to lower them, you do the same thing. You just pull the pin, push it down, yeah, turn it, it locks in, boom, you're done. Pull your speaker off, and go. But alright guys, that's pretty much all I have for today. As always, why don't you go ahead and give this video a like, please subscribe, and click that bell if you want to get notifications when I post new videos. Peace.